started with the photos on the mantle and the wall, a simple subtraction, a clean kind of fall. Then I took the spare key from the hook by the door and scrubbed every footprint away from the floor. I'm unlearning the way that you take your coffee and the way that you look when you're drifting off it. I'm erasing the map of your skin from my mind until there is nothing for anyone to find. These are my lessons in disappearing, moving away from the things I was fearing. I'm fading the edges, I'm blurring the lines, I'm taking down all of the territorial signs. First the we, then the us, then the me, until I'm as clear as the salt in the sea. I'm a master of absence, a student of gone, fading away with the arrival of dawn. I'm practicing silence in a crowded room, I'm blending my shadow into the gloom. I've deleted the messages, the threads in the scene. I'm a flicker of static on a dead channel screen. The neighbors don't ask and the postman don't knock. I've stopped winding up the grandfather clock. It's a quiet vocation, a delicate art, to take yourself out of a broken down heart. Don't look too close or you might see the air where a person with my name used to be there. I'm a ghost in a jacket, a breath in a glove, a casualty left by a structural love. These are my lessons in disappearing, moving away from the things I was fearing. I'm fading the edges, I'm blurring the lines, I'm taking down all of the territorial signs. First the we, then the us, then the me, until I'm as clear as the salt in the sea. I'm a master of absence, a student of gone, fading away with the arrival of dawn. Oh, watch me now, see the light passing right through me. Now you see, now you I'm tracing the map on the back of my hand, white lines of a history I didn't plan. There's a notch in my knuckle, skipping my stride from the night that the walls of our kingdom collided. The metals are tarnished, the banners are torn in the quietest house that was ever forlorn. I'm a veteran of always and never again, in the battle that ended, though I don't know when. They're just scars from a forgotten war, but I can't remember what we were fighting for. Was it a territory, a look in your eye, just a slow bleeding of a beautiful lie? The trenches are filled with the letters I kept and the ghosts of the promises that never slept. I'm limping through life with a ghost for a score, nursing the scars from a forgotten war. There's no monument standing in the town square, just a hollowed out space where we used to be there. I've got shrapnel of sorry stuff under my skin, and the phantom of if only is settling in. I'm saluting the shadow, I'm guarding the gate to a city that's buried in the rubble of hate. But it wasn't a bang, it was more of a rust, watching the iron turn slowly to dust. Who won the land, who took the blame when the smoke cleared away? Did we have a name, or are we just casualties? I stepped off the porch and into the yard, but the grass didn't bend beneath my feet. Staying together was always so hard, but staying apart is a different defeat. The edges of my hands are starting to fray, like a photograph left in the rain. I'm losing the colors of yesterday, and even the shape of the pain. I'm slowly dissolving into mist, a ghost of a memory you will never kiss. The fog is moving into my chest, and I'm losing the heart that I once possessed. I'm a vapor, a shadow, a blur in the light, fading away in the middle of the night. You won't have to leave and you won't have to stay. I'm just quietly drifting away. The trees are all skeletons, silver and white, and I'm just a breath in the air. I'm passing through walls in the dead of the night, but nobody knows that I'm there. My name is a sound that the wind doesn't know, a whisper that's lost in the trees. I'm watching the way that the cold river flows, and I'm falling apart by degrees. No more goodbyes and no more hello, no more weight to the things that I know. I'm lighter than dust, I'm thinner than smoke, I'm the punchline of a forgotten joke. I'm slowly dissolving into mist, a ghost of a memory you will never kiss. The fog is moving into my chest, and I'm losing a heart that I once possessed. I'm a vapor, a shadow, a blur in the light, fading away in the middle of the night. You won't have to leave and you won't have to stay. I'm just quietly drifting away. Can you see me? I didn't think so. The sky is so heavy and I'm so thin. Just miss, just go thin. The sun is a witness I didn't invite, crawling across the cold kitchen floor, stripping the mercy away from the night and showing the dust by the base of the door. I'm staring at shadows that won't settle down while the kettle starts humming a funeral tune. I'm the king of a quiet and hollowed out town, waiting for night to come back for me soon. It's a pale morning and dark good thoughts, counting the battles that I haven't fought. The coffee is bitter, the window is gray, I'm dreading the weight of a brand new day. The light is too honest to show in the cracks of a heart that is built on the things that it lacks. I'm waking up empty and waiting for cover inside of a cloud. Yeah, it's a pale morning and darker thoughts, counting the battles that I haven't fought. The coffee is bitter, the window is gray. I'm dreading the weight of a brand new day. The light is too honest to show in the cracks of a heart that is built on the things that it lacks. I'm waking up empty, I'm waking up lost in the glare of the morning and the bite of the Pull the glare of the morning and the bite of the frost. Pull the curtains, lock the gate. The sun is a burden, the morning is late. Just a pale dark thought. The neighbor's dog has stopped his barking at the gate. The street is a river of cooling black slate. I'm standing in the kitchen with my hand on the switch, torn between the safety and the stinging of the itch. I promised I'd be here, a beacon in the dark, a steady glowing ember from a long extinguished spark. But the moth against the screen is the only guest tonight, tapping out a rhythm in the yellow ember light. I'm just leaving the porch light on for no one, counting the ways that I'm finally outrun. It's a signal to a ship that is already sunk, a high voltage habit, a memory drunk. The electric meter spinning like a frantic silver heart, while the distance between us is tearing the map apart. It's a beautiful waste, it's a bright-eyed light, burning a hole in the middle of the sky. Maybe a stranger will see it from the road and think there's a warmth in this heavy, dark abode. They'll see the golden rectangle against the cedar wood and imagine a welcome where a goodbye once stood. But the hallway is empty and the deadbolt is thrown. I'm guarding a kingdom of shadow and bone. I'm paying the bill for a ghost who doesn't care to find their way back through the cold evening air. If I flip it too off, then the house is truly dead. If I leave it too on, then I'm trapped in my head. The filament is thinning, it's a matter of time before the darkness claims every reason around. Yeah, I'm just leaving the porch light on for no one, counting the ways that I'm finally outrun. It's a signal to a ship that is already sunk, a high voltage habit, a memory drunk. The electric meter spinning like a frantic silver heart, while the distance between us is tearing the map apart. It's a beautiful waste, it's a bright-eyed light, burning a hole in the middle of the sky. Wait for the grit, it's still burning, it's still there, but nobody's coming and nobody's there. The sound of a single long distance cricket chirp. I took an X-ray Held the space in my ribs to see where the us used to be. But the doctor just looked at the light box inside, at the negative image of me. There's no heart in the center, no pulse in the dark, just a cage made of ivory bars, and a draft blowing through every chamber and knock like a sky that's run out of stars. It's a hollow chest cavity, empty room, echoing whispers of maybe it's soon. The wind whistles through where the bee used to dwell, a resonant chamber, a resonant shell. I'm filling the vacuum with smoke and with dust to settle the ache and the structural rust. One side is heavy, 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 and a hollow chest cavity. Deep in the night, I try to package sweaters and books and the things that you left on the shelf, but they fall through the gaps of the acres and hoods that I used to believe in myself. You can't hold a ghost in a porcelain cage or a song in a silent room. I'm a body that's missing its center stage, and a captain without a boat. Knock on the bone and you'll hear the gong. Listen close and you'll hear the lonely. The engine is off, but the lights are still on in a house that was built for you only. It's a hollow chest cavity, empty room, echoing whispers of maybe it's soon. The wind whistles through where the bee used to dwell, a resonant chamber, a resonant shell. I'm filling the vacuum with smoke and with dust to settle the ache and the structural rust. One side is heavy, heavy and light, in the hollow chest cavity. Deep in the night, no, that's just the radiator. Quiet, 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 quiet. See you later. Quiet, just a hole in the middle. Quiet, just a cold open space. Quiet, in the shape of your face. Sound of a deep, resonant breath that ends in a sigh. The calendar's hanging like a heavy weight. I miss the circle around the day. Last year there were candles and a bottle of wine, and I promised your hand would stay inside mine. Now the red ink is fading to a dusty gray. Just another Tuesday, just another day. The world didn't stop and the sky didn't fall when I realized I hadn't thought of you at all. It's a ghost of a ghost, it's a quiet goodbye. The happy ever after that finally went dry. No more candles to light, no more secrets to keep. Just a peaceful, hollow and undisturbed sleep. I'm losing the count of the years and the tears, trading the heartache for the past. a jeweler and didn't look in. I didn't feel the phantom of your touch on my skin. I forgot how you liked your steak or your tea, and I'm terrified of what that says about me. Is it mercy or is it a cold kind of sin to let the new light of the morning back in, to look at a Tuesday and see only time instead of a mountain I'm failing to climb? I used to fear the day I'd forget the curve of your neck or the scent of the wet pavement after a summer rain. But the numbness is heavier than the pain. It's the ghost of a ghost. It's a quiet goodbye, the happy ever after that finally went dry. No more candles to light, no more secrets to keep, just a peaceful, hollow and undisturbed sleep. I'm losing the count of the years and the tears, trading the heartache for the passing of gears. Is the saddest part of the story we've lived, forgotten anniversaries of the love that is dead.
Yesterday was our day, I think. Or maybe the week before, it doesn't matter anymore. Just a blank square, just a quiet room. Happy anniversary to the gloom.
The digital clock is a neon blue glare, counting the cracks in the ceiling and air. The shadows are heavy, the corners are deep, while the rest of the world is surrendered to sleep. I reach for a glass but slipped from my hand. A crystal explosion on the kitchen floor sand. It's not just the water, it's not just the glass, it's the weight of the hours that refuse to pass. Because everything breaks at 3 a.m. The logic, the courage, the maybe and when the glue starts to fail and the stitches come loose and the heart finds a knot in a self-made noose. The silence is sharp and the darkness is wide. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide when the sun is a million plus miles away. Everything breaks in the middle of the grave. I'm thinking of things that I buried at noon under the light of a cynical moon. I'm doing fine, and I've moved along, are revealed as a lie in a broken down song. The pipes start to groan and the foundation sighs as the structural truth meets the architectural lies. You can hold it together while the coffee is hot. But in the dead of the night, you're the one thing you're not. It's the hour of ghosts and the hour of doubt, when the internal fire is flickering out. If I can just make it to 4 to 5, I might find a reason to feel like I'm alive. But everything breaks at 3 a.m. The logic, the courage, the maybe a win. The glue starts to fail and the stitches come loose, and a heart finds a knot in a self-made noose. The silence is sharp and the darkness is wide. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. When the sun is a million plus miles away, everything breaks in the middle of the grave. That was the sound of a dream. Crack. That was the edge of the scheme. The shards on the tile, and a long, lonely mile until the light, until the light. The sound of a sweeping broom against the floor. The syllable is heavy, a stone beneath my tongue. The final bit of us to which I've ever clung. You said it so cleanly, a sharp and silver blade. While I'm still standing in the wreckage that we made, I try to clear my throat, to find a clever line, to tell you that I'm stable, to tell you that I'm fine. But the